How are you feeling?
Where am I?
You are in a lab facility of Crylium Industries.
Crylium?
We developed the virus that you contracted, and we're going to use you to test a potential cure.
Children are the most vulnerable. They should be top priority.
Followed by the parents, because we should think in terms of families.
Also, if you manage to reproduce, your life is automatically more valuable?
Right, what if you can't have children?
Doctors and nurses have priority.
Well, we are now on a very slippery slope.
You're not on the committee, Ellen.
That doesn't mean I'm wrong, Monica.
Look, I want to discuss how we handle the criminal element. Now, we don't have a lot of this medicine. That side of me that used to work in law enforcement tends to think, go to hell with them. But, well, we can't do that. I mean, for instance, we got this local guy, Corinthus, who's part of the local criminal element here. As far as I'm concerned, this man's importance is measured with a decimal point.
Hey, what are you doing here?
Where else would I be?
I don't know. Something about the coffee shop? I don't know. Everything seems so mixed up.
It's all right. You're feeling much cooler. Medicine seems to be working.
Thanks for staying with me.
I wasn't about to let you leave me.
Dad? Wait, Dad. Where'd you go? Please. What did I do wrong? Why don't you love me? Well, your father loves you more than you know. You have to risk his own life.
No, thank you for helping me because I couldn't have done this alone.
You know, I understand your brother's reasons for wanting to take this chance, but if Luke dies, we lose our only proven source of the antibodies.
Well, if Luke wants to try and save his teenage daughter, I'm going to do everything I can to help him. His pressure's dropping.
He's going to hypovolemic shock.
Luke?
We're losing him.
Luke, wake up.
Hey, how are you feeling?
Better. The medicine they gave me must be working. How's Lulu?
Prioritize on the basis of who is sickest.
I agree with Robert. I think that known criminals such as Sonny should go to the bottom of the list.
That's a fairly sweeping judgment. That man has a right to live.
That man has no value for human life. He preys on law-abiding citizens.
Oh, you're wrong.
Suggesting that he get preferential treatment?
No, I'm just saying that he should be evaluated on the same basis as everyone else.
Emily, I know that your heart's in the right place, but you can't be objective about Sonny.
You're the one who's biased, Dad.
You have been living in Sonny's house for the last few months.
His guest house, and I was there to help out with his children.
He doesn't deserve it. He's a gangster. He breaks the law every day of his life.
This is about medicine. Dad, everyone has the right to proper care.
And since there isn't enough of the proper care to go around, we got to make a few choices.
All I'm saying is that Sonny get the same chance as everyone else. You say that he's a criminal, and yet he's never been convicted. He has family and friends who love him, just like the rest of us. Michael and Morgan adore their father. Dad, he's providing them with a stable and loving home, and they're growing up to be wonderful children. You're Michael's grandfather. You know what I'm saying is true.
The truth is that there are other patients who have a greater need for treatment.
You found Sonny guilty without a trial, and now you're handing him a death sentence.
You listen to me. We have a responsibility to figure out how this antidote is going to be distributed. We've got to get that done tonight. Now, you are not a physician, so I'm asking you to leave.
Listen up here. Give him 200 cc's of Albion while we're waiting. Come on, sport, you got a lot of glory coming. Don't tell me you're gonna miss out on that. Photo op, champagne, women throwing themselves at you.
My vitals are stabilizing.
Looks like he finally found something to live for.
Lulu looks like she's getting worse. Shouldn't that medicine be working by now?
You're the only one who's gotten it so far.
Why?
There was only one dose. You were in the most serious condition.
Well, I don't understand. How could there only be one dose?
The medicine that fights the virus is made from antibodies in Luke's blood.
Lulu's his daughter. Shouldn't she have been given the medicine?
They're deciding on a strictly need basis. They're not looking at names. They're only looking at symptoms and vitals in the patient's charts.
I guess that makes sense. It just doesn't seem fair.
You know, I'm just glad you're feeling better. You had me worried.
I did, huh?
Yeah, pretty much terrified. You were unconscious, burning up with fever, needing to be rushed to the hospital. That was the very night I realized how important you are to me. Please don't do that again.
Believe me, I'm not planning to.
Can you give me a hand with something?
Sure.
There's a discrepancy in Lulu's chart. You switched it with Skies, didn't you?
Everyone tell me.
Emily was right. Sunny deserves to be treated like everyone else.
From what I understand, she's having an affair with a man, which would tend to make her a tad biased.
She was still being objective.
No, I am objective. Now, I have nothing invested in this Corinthus individual. I don't care about him one way or another. But he's a career hood, so he goes to the bottom of the barrel in terms of treatment.
So you're saying Sunny's life isn't worth saving?
No, just after everyone else's.
Oh, and you're qualified to make this decision because you've led such a perfect life yourself? You know, you had a family, a daughter, and you were gone for years letting me believe that you were dead.
Not my choice.
So you said. But life went on. I fell in love with Stone. I watched him die of AIDS, found out that I was infected with HIV myself. And the person who was with me through it all was Sunny. He cared for me and loved me like the father that I didn't have. Sunny will mean more to me than you ever will.
It's out of my blood.
No, we had to stop the procedure. You went into shock.
She got enough to save Lulu?
I'm sorry, Luke, we didn't.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Luke, you almost died.
Well, I didn't. So let's go again, right now.
It's too soon. We can't.
Barbara, please. Please, you have to help.
Luke, if you do this again, you will die for sure. And then what good are you going to be to Lulu then? Now, no, you have already done all you can do. What you have to do right now is wait.
Where are you, Dad? Why did you go away again? You said he wanted to try, but now you're gone. And I'm so tired. Why don't you love me?
Luke does love you, Lulu.
I need my dad. Why isn't he here?
You were the only one that had the opportunity to switch Lulu's and Sky's charts. Now, I understand you're involved with Sky, but you just saved her at Lulu's expense.
What if that were Lucky in there? Are you sure you wouldn't do the same thing?
Yes.
Now, be honest with yourself, Elizabeth. If you were watching Lucky die and you had a chance to save his life, you wouldn't think twice?
Lucky wouldn't want me to give him the medicine if Lulu needed it more. And you know what? Sky wouldn't have wanted you to do it either. How could you do this? Switching the charts was so wrong.
Here to see my little girl. How's she doing?
She should be awake. Why don't you go in? She'll be happy to see you.
Yeah, good. Why didn't you tell them?
What good would it do? Lulu still wouldn't have the medicine, and Sky would feel guilty for what you did on her behalf. You're the one who's gonna have to live with what you did. Hopefully it's punishment enough.
Leslie Lou.
You're here.
Yes, baby. I'm here.
I'm glad we got a chance to get to know each other, Dad. Everyone always told me how cool my dad was. I didn't believe them.
Lulu, I made a terrible mistake. Terrible. The worst mistake of my life. See, I wasn't cut out to be a father, and I convinced myself that the best thing for you was if I kept my distance. But the truth is, I just was too selfish. I didn't take time out of my own miserable life to be your dad. And you're a wonderful girl, and you deserve so much more.
I do have the coolest dad. And I'm so glad that I got to spend time with you.
Yeah.
It's been great.
It's better than great. It's so much better than great.
I just want you to know that I love you.
Well, sure. Well, there'll be plenty of time for that mushy stuff when you're feeling better.
And if I don't,
Leslie Lou, you are a Spencer. Spencers never give up. You're going to fight this, and you're going to win.
For coming after me when I went to visit Mom, you helped me to understand.
Lulu, you've got to hang on.
Take care of Lucky, because he's going to need you.
No, damn it. I'm not going to lose you, Lulu. I'm not going to lose either one of my kids. Lulu.
Luke, I'm so sorry that I got the medicine instead of Lulu.
Sky, please, stop. I'm just glad you're going to be okay.
It doesn't seem right. Here I am getting better every minute. Lulu's just laying there getting
Well, I'm going to do something about that. Who is in charge of deciding what patients get the treatment?
It's a group, a council of doctors.
Playing God with the serum they made from my blood.
They're deciding on the basis of need, but I'm sure Lulu will be next on the list.
You can count on it.
What are you going to do?
Would you keep an eye on her for me? Hey, are you okay for saying? Will you get her back to bed, please? Just step outside for a minute.
I didn't do anything. He collapsed. I grabbed him to keep him from falling down.
We need help!
How's he doing?
I think maybe he has the virus.
Okay, all right, he's spiking fever. He's showing all the symptoms. We need a gurney here.
I got one.
Well, the nurse.
They're busy. I'm subbing.
You need all the help you can get, man. I have to agree with you. You'll be okay, Detective.
I agree with Emily. We can't rule by committee. There's too many variables, with each of us trying to decide who deserves to get the serum and who doesn't.
What's the alternative?
Well, one person makes that decision. We pick the most impartial person here.
I nominate Patrick.
What's wrong?
She's convulsing.
All in favor of Dr. Drake making the final decision regarding disbursement of medicine, raise your hands. I'd say it's unanimous.
Congratulations, Junior Drake. You've been elected God. Here's your first commandment. My daughter gets the serum or somebody in this room dies.
Yeah.
Where's my medicine? I'm dying.
You will know when you are dying. That is when I will start your treatment.
Okay, Lulu, I'm here. Help me turn her on her side. Keep her like this in case she starts to vomit. I'm gonna go get some medicine for the seizure. Don't let her hurt herself, but don't hold her down.
All right.
Stay strong, Lulu. You're gonna be all right.
All in favor of Dr. Drake making the final decision regarding disbursement of medicine, raise your hands. I'd say it's unanimous.
Congratulations, Junior Drake. You've been elected God. Here's your first commandment. My daughter gets the serum or somebody in this room dies. You volunteering, Scorpio?
I can understand you're upset about your daughter, but killing anybody is not going to solve that.
I gave you a choice.
Well, given we're all going to die anyway, take your best shot.
Why would you want me to die? You don't even know me.
Real progress in science comes with a price. You have a rare illness, we probably have the antidote. But in order to test it, we need to go to extremes. You are young, you are healthy. Your own system can fight pretty hard. So, to determine the efficacy of the vaccine, we need you to be close to death.
So I'm a guinea pig.
You will be responsible for saving the lives of a lot of people.
No.
This mutant strain of ours is...
Of yours. You invented this virus.
Excuse me. Yes?
Man and woman, Americans, checked in tonight. They asked about Cralium.
Who are they? Keep your eye on them. A lucky Spencer just checked into our local hotel. What do you make of that?
I wouldn't know.
I understand your frustration, Mr. Spencer, but you really need to tell me what is going on. I'm your only chance to survive this virus. If my work here is disrupted, it will not be good for you.